Hello everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I want to show you a really fun fold that you can make for a variety of cards. I used it for a thank you card, but it would also make a super cute birthday, Christmas, Valentine, any kind of card. And you can use different shapes in here. This is the fold. I haven't done the inside yet, but I will. And I'll share it on my blog, the finished inside of the card. So let's get started. I want to show you how to make it, but first I want to show you what I'm using. I've used the Massive Thanks stamp set for the thank you, which I stamped in Granny Apple Green. I used the Artistry Blooms designer paper, which is beautiful paper. This is the side that I used. Here's the other side. I'm just going to real quickly show you the different sides. So beautiful. So bright. So many options. Doesn't that look like water to you? Clouds. I don't know. I can see lots of things in this paper. And I haven't used it yet. This is the first time I've used it. It's really festive to me. Okay, so I want to show you how I made the card. So I have a pre-cut 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock. It's Night of Navy cardstock. And I scored it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2 in the landscape position. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my bone folder. I'm going to fold it. And then I chose to use my stitched shapes framelits, and I used the second to the largest square. Another really cool thing about this is you can put it on the side, you could put it in the middle, you could put it on the other side. I chose to put it on the side there. And so let me show you how I did that. Let me grab my new cutting machine. I think I can get this in the video where you can see how I did it. I love our new cutting machine. Okay, now I'm going to put it up on the left hand side, and I'm going to make sure that it's straight. And then I have some washi tape that I'm just going to use to hold it in place. And because it's double layers, it's a little harder to get through, but I'm going to run it through twice just to make sure it cuts. And it did a great job. Then you're left with this little piece, which might be fun to figure out something to make with. That's another project. Okay, let me move the cutting machine out of the way. The next thing you're going to do is, oh, I forgot to cut it. I'm sorry. I cut a 4 by 4 piece of the designer paper for the front. And I'm just going to adhere that. Let's see, can you see? I think, yeah, you can see. So I'm just going to adhere that. To the front of my card. If you hear a helicopter going over, it's because there's fires up here and the helicopters have been flying. So if you hear loudness come, that's what that is. But everything's okay. Okay, so I have my designer paper on there. I'm going to fold that flap over, and I'm going to see this just fits right in there. So I'm going to put some adhesive here. And then also on the bottom. Oops. Super cute, huh? Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a bow. And if you know me at all, I'm a stickler for my ribbon. I don't like it to fly all over the place, slip and slide all over the place. I like it to stay put. So I put tear and tape down when I do ribbon to hold it in place. And I have a piece of the Snowflake Splendor ribbon pre-cut here. And I'm just going to add it. I'm going to move my paper up because it will stick to the paper. To the back. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it around the front. Meet them up and tie it into a bow. Now, I don't normally bring it around the back. I usually cut a strip like here and here and just bring it around the front, cut it and tie it. But because this is going to show when you open up the card, that's why I put it on the inside as well. If you're using it as a top card, a topper of your card, it doesn't show. So I save ribbon that way. Okay, I'm going to trim my tails. And then I have some of the blue adhesive back gems, and I'm going to use the sparkly ones. But I wanted to show you something on my sentiment. I rocked it a little bit, and so I got a little extra speck of the, I can't even think, Granny Apple Green ink. I'm going to use my eraser to erase this adhesive that stuck on there on accident. Oh, I need a different one. Hold on. Okay, so I didn't redo it because I thought, I can hide that with one of the gems. So I'm just going to put the gem right on top of that. And then I'm going to add a couple more just to balance it out. And there you have it, a really cute thank you card or birthday, Valentine, you are my sunshine, have a great day, any kind of card. The sky's the limit. But it's a super fun fold. Try different shapes. I'm going to try a heart. I'm going to try a circle. I'm going to even try the stitch rectangles dies. So I'll be playing with it some more, and I'll be sure to share what I come up with on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, and my blog, scraphappensherewithdarla.com. I'll see you next week with Tuesday's tip. Bye.